All right, welcome back to Dan of All Trades. Today is kind of a fun video we're gonna do. I've got this 1983 S10 Blazer. It's been sitting in the hot, dry California sun for about 15, 20 years, close to 20 years. It did run when it was last parked, but today we're gonna try to fire it up. Let's take a walk around it, check it out. This thing is super clean. No body work done to it. No Bondo in it. Not really any rust to speak of. Maybe some surface rust, you know, down here kind of stuff. Mostly just dried out. A little crispy from the hot sun. Now we're going to try to fire this thing up. I haven't attempted to start it yet. I have turned it over. Now, I didn't just pick this car up and stick a battery in it and some fresh gas and going to try to start it up. First thing I did was we removed the spark plugs. They were kind of tough to get to. We removed the spark plugs. Nice rusty looking things. Didn't look too bad. And then I attempted to turn the engine over, crank it over. And before I could even do that, had to fix some wiring from some mice or rabbits or something that chewed up wiring. Here's a spot here I spliced in, put new wires in. Those were all chewed up. I couldn't even get it to turn over till I fixed the wiring. So we fixed the wiring, got it to turn over. I drained the oil out. We changed oil and filter. I dropped the fuel tank, got that out of there, dumped all the old gas out of it, cleaned it out, replaced all of the rubber fuel lines from the tank all the way up to the engine. There's mostly steel lines, but there's a couple spots in there that has rubber lines. So anything rubber on the fuel line I replaced. There is a little fuel filter down in there. That fitting down there, inline fuel filter, removed that. That was really hard to get to. Replaced that fuel filter. Luckily I didn't have any nests, any mice nests or anything in the air filter housing or in the carburetor, so that was a good sign. Let's see. Okay, and then so we changed the oil, replaced the fuel lines, new cleaned out gas tank, put new gas in it, and then before I put spark plugs back in it, I cranked it over until I got gas up to the fuel pump, which you won't be able to see it, but it's down on the side of the block down here. There it is, fuel pump down there. So I cranked it over till I got fuel to the fuel pump. Then we installed new spark plugs. And now we are to the point where we are going to attempt to start it. I don't have a battery in it yet. Haven't gone to the store and paid the money for that yet. So I'm going to use jumper cables. Going to hook it to another car and we'll use the battery off of that. Hopefully it fires up with no issues, but we'll see. All right, got our jumper cables hooked up to our another battery here. You gonna try that? Let's give this a whirl, see what happens. Okay, I had to start up the other truck to get that battery charged up a little bit. Hopefully that'll get us spinning the motor over a little quicker. We'll see if that helps. Okay, it took us a little while. I had to start up the truck to get us a little bit more juice on the battery, get that engine cranking a little faster. I got fuel up to the fuel pump before I even started, but it still took a little while to get it from the fuel pump to the carburetor. And then you saw me, I had to give it a little squirt of starting fluid. And you saw once I did that, she fired right up. And she's running real smooth right now. And like I said, this thing has not been started in probably 15 years. I mean, they don't build them like this anymore. Nice, reliable, solid cars. A little smoke coming from the exhaust there, but normally you'll have your air cleaner on there, and that will be going back to your air cleaner. We got our smog pump hoses off over there. Those hook up to our air cleaner also. I don't want to let it get too warm right now, because I still want to flush out the cooling system before we run it and let it get real warm. Okay guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just a fun, quick little video I wanted everybody to see. The first fire up of this car. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Thanks.